Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Let's talk about Dillian Whyte because with Tyson Fury retiring, of course, the anti-Joshua fight is supposedly dead in the water, but we all know what's going on. It's a Fury retiring is probably an attempt to get some sort of leverage with the during negotiations, get a bigger offer for fighting Joshua. But in the meantime, I made a video about this last week. Who can Joshua look to as an opponent? And one of the ones that I thought was an obvious choice was Dillian Whyte. Now, there's a problem here because, of course, they were meant to fight in 2023. Whyte failed a test. There were reports last year of there being investigations not by, should we say, the most reputable people, but there was one forensic expert who claimed that Whyte's sample had been contaminated. And this is very tenuous because, like I say, it's not exactly like VADA have made this statement or UCAD or anyone. And as far as I know, Whyte still is without, or he's been suspended by the British Boxing Board of Control. Now, he has fought twice abroad, which you can always do. Ben did it. You know, he went to Ireland, fought in Castlebar, fought Christian Hammer, went for a little run around, a few rounds. Then he fought in Monte Carlo towards the back end of last year and had that surprisingly entertaining and competitive fight with Ebenezer Tete, stopped him. But I think Whyte has been quite crafty in handling the way he's handled this latest failed test, because don't forget that he's had several incidents like this. He kept his head down, he kept quiet. He did say, to quote him, he said, "It's really tough because I know I was innocent, but then you can't talk, you can't say nothing. You have to be professional, trust the process, trust the lawyers, trust the people around you. It's been tough, but tough times make tough men." And he went on to say, first of all, I'm relieved more than anything, but of course I'm angry as well because it's cost me so much. And of course he means the rematch with AJ that was scheduled. Robert Helenius stepped in when Whyte was removed from the card. Whyte goes on to say the most important thing is it cost me a chance to beat AJ. Everything else after this is secondary, but you know, it's a mix of emotions. I'm angry and I'm disappointed as well because people in this game don't give you a chance to prove yourself. Everybody's quick to say, yeah, instead of giving people a chance. Well, okay, that was an interview he gave to Sky last year, and now he's talking. Now he's back in the back with. Actually, he also spoke to Sky a day ago, and he talks about I want Joshua. That's still unfinished business. We're 1-1 because Whyte beat Joshua in the amateurs and floored him, and then in the pros we know that Joshua knocked out Whyte, handed him his first defeat for the British title. But Whyte says this is a different interview. This is a day ago. He said, if he, meaning Joshua, wants to fight, then all they've got to do is call me. I'm always up for fighting AJ. No problem for me. However, personally, I think he's finished because he's talking about the Dubois fight, in which AJ was splashed all over the place. But Whyte says they, meaning AJ's team, don't have to ask me twice. They talk about me as an option, but they haven't said anything to me, so it's just negotiation tactics from them, but I'm up for the fight, and I'm ready to fight again. I think he's made a huge mistake not taking the immediate rematch with Dubois. It was a world title fight, a great payday, and the perfect opportunity to avenge his knockout loss. He will forever have to suffer the memes of being face-planted at Wembley by Dubois. Yeah. And then Whyte says, when I lost to Alexander Povetkin, on the way back to my dressing room, I crashed Eddie Hearn's live interview and demanded the immediate rematch. Nothing else mattered until I beat him in the rematch. It's a mindset thing. I want to fight AJ and Tyson Fury again because they both beat me, though it's 1-1 with AJ. Now, okay, that's fine. That's fighting talk. That's what you want to hear from a fighting man, regardless of whether Whyte is past his best. I personally think his punch resistance is shot to bits, but he's a fighting man. He's a tough guy, and he's got that mindset. Of course, he talks about Joshua, the memes of Joshua being face planted at Wembley, but let's not forget, he got put flat on his back from an uppercut, what else, by Tyson Fury. All three of Whyte's defeats were knockouts via uppercuts. But yeah, he's a fighting man and he wants to fight again. Now, whether he, like I say, whether he will be sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, that's an open question now. We don't really know at the moment. But I repeat what I said in my previous video. I think that Whyte is the perfect comeback opponent for Joshua. Joshua is adamant he wants to carry on. Should he have taken the Dubois rematch? If he had the same mentality as Dillian Whyte, he would have done. He would definitely have done. But Joshua, maybe he was advised by Eddie Hearn, no, go down the Tyson Fury route. There's more money there. There's more, less risk, more reward, however you want to phrase it. If you can beat Fury, then you can maybe set up a Dubois fight that's worth more. You know the way Hearn thinks. Hearn is a money man. He always thinks about the money, which is it's prize fighting after all. But frankly, I mean, how much money do you need? Look at the tens of millions Joshua's made. It's astounding, really. But yeah, okay. Well. Anyway, I think Whyte, and if it can be arranged, I think Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua finally having a second professional fight is the way to go, because it will be the ultimate crossroads fight. If Whyte gets knocked flat, he's 36 now, it's over for him, really. Certainly at world level. It might already be over at world level. And likewise with Joshua. Is he still world class? He's got to go out and prove it. Will knocking out Whyte prove it? You can argue no, because Whyte himself is, on the skids. But at least it's a name. At least it creates it creates the narrative that Joshua is back. Because look, he's knocked out Dillian Whyte again. If he gets knocked out, if Whyte knocks him out, again, a big name, a massive name for Whyte to put on his resume. Whyte has actually got a very good resume. So has Joshua. People say Joshua's resume is rubbish. It isn't. If you look at it and scrutinise it, it's not bad. It's not the best out there, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. He fought his mandatories. He held belts. He tried to make unification. Him and his team tried desperately to make the undisputed fight with Wilder when he had the WBC belt. Wilder didn't want to know. So I've got a lot of time for both these guys as far as their resumes are concerned. Win or lose, they've taken on, I think, the best fighters and put them together. Why not? Joshua himself is in his mid-30s. Neither of them's going to get any better. They're probably both past their best. But, yeah, put them together. But can it happen in Britain? Will the board license Dillian? We shall see. Comments below, as always. I always enjoy reading your comments, and I mean that. I say that every time, but it's true. And give me your reasoning. Give me a reasoning why you think whatever you think. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please do. And, if you like this video, hit the like button, because it's free and they count the likes. I don't know why, but they do. Must prove something. I don't fucking know. Anyway. Thank you very much. I hope you had a good weekend, good Sunday, and I will catch you later. Bye for now.